Hello all my lovelies, welcome back. Namaste. Thank you for joining me again today. It is day 23 and this is inversion. Before we get into our practice today, remember to subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get your notifications and click the little thumbs up button to like this video. Find a space on the floor with your mat, and perhaps if you have a block, bring that with you too. If not, no worries. Just come and join me on the mat and there'll be some adjustments for you. Get yourself into something comfortable and I will see you on the mat. So just before we move on from here, today's session is going to be about inversions. So I'm slowly going to build you up to doing a shoulder stand. Don't panic if you've never done one of these before. There are adjustments or modifications I can give you if you are new to this. Just stick with me. We're going to be focusing on just strengthening our back through this session, so there's not going to be any fast flows. We're just warming up the body a little bit and then I'll take you through an inversion, because we might revisit the shoulder stand again later on in the next week or so. Come to wide knee child pose. So sit your bum back to your heels, arms out in front of you, connect your forehead to the floor, and we're just going to gently stretch out our spine and shoulders here. Bring your hands up on your fingertips and then take your arms over to the left here. Nice stretch out the right side body here. And then bring it back to the centre, sending your heart back down to the floor. Keeping your hands up on your fingertips. Then send it over to the right. Nice stretch here. And then bring it back to the centre. Taking another deep stretch here. When you're ready, release your palms back down to the floor. Now from here, we've done this before, maybe a few weeks ago. You're just going to send your left arm back behind you to grab onto your left foot here. And as you do that, you're also going to swing and bring your right arm round with you. And come up to a bit of a back bend, sending your chest up to the ceiling here. And as you exhale, you're going to come down and swing your arms round. Come all the way round to the opposite side and swing up. And you're just going to do this in a nice fluid motion, okay? If you like dancing, you might find this quite appealing. So just in your own time, in your own breath, exhale as you come down. Inhale to rise. And exhale back down. Swing your arms round and up. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower back down. And just do this a couple of times. Pushing your hips up and forward. Exhale. Sink back down. Inhale, rise. Great, and exhale down. One more time on this side. Inhale to rise. And exhale, come back down into child's pose. Great, stretch out here again, sending your hips back down to your heels. Come up, rise up to tabletop. Bring your knees closer together, hip width apart. And come and sit up off your heels here. We're just going to come into camel. Now, if you can't do full camel, just bring your hands to your lower back here. Lift up as you inhale and gently just take a bend back. Using your hands as support, okay? Sending your elbows straight behind you, not out here. Keep it all back here. Or if you have your block handy, if you've got two, you can place your hands on the blocks if that helps. Otherwise, you can take hold of your heels and send your hips up to the sky, chest open. And breathe. Great. Inhale to rise back out. Lovely. Just take it in turns. If you find it easier, just maybe connect yourself to one heel first and then to the other. And push up. Dropping the head back slightly. Great. Inhale to come out. And then just come back into child's pose here. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more. And slowly just roll up through your spine here. And to sit up on your toes, not your toes, your heels. Tuck your toes though, the next part. And we're just going to stretch out our toes and our feet here. So again, as before, just rest your hands on your laps and just take a moment here just to stretch out all your toes. If this is too much, just lean forward a little bit, but still pressing your hips down to your heels, okay? Or if it's more intense that you want, send your upper body back onto your toes. But I'm just going to stay here nice and neutral. A nice stretch for me. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale deeply. Well done. Just lean forward and tap your feet out. Well done. So from here, just sit forward into tabletop, tuck your toes, and you know this, send your hips up to the sky, come to your first downward dog. And just pedal this one out. Right. Nice, and maybe even come into some side twists here. Right. From here, find a bit of stillness, sending your hips up to the ceiling. Take your right hand, send it through to grab onto your left ankle and just come into a bit of a twist. And breathe. Great, return your hand back to where it should be. And this time, send your left hand to meet your right ankle. And again, another twist here. Pushing through your knuckles of your right hand here. See if you can send your chest up through your underarm here. And release your hand back. From here, take another bend in your knees. And straighten as you send your hips up to the sky. Inhale your right leg, come to a three-legged dog. Just hold here. Great, and lower. Closer. Again. Inhale, left leg, stretch it out. Exhale to lower. Back to your downward dog. Inhale, shift your body weight forward. Drop your knees and lower down to the floor. From here, just as you inhale, rise up to cobra. Baby cobra's fine. And just hold here for a couple of breaths. You push yourself up to full cobra if that feels good. Great, one more inhale. And as you exhale, release and lower down. Rest your forehead on the floor here. This time when you inhale, just raise both legs off the ground. Focus on trying to get your thighs off the ground, okay? Inhale to rise. And hold. And breathe. One more big inhale. Great, exhale and lower. Well done. From here, bend your knees so that your legs are at 90 degrees here if you can. Take a hold of your feet with your hands.
For now, just keep your forehead and chest on the floor. Rotate your shoulders back. And on your next inhale, you're going to raise up your chest and head, and also your thighs off the ground. Take a moment here. Prepare yourself. So on your next inhale, rise up into bow pose. Ready? Inhale. And breathe. Pushing your hands or pushing your feet into your hands here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. And release. Well done. From here, push yourself up and back through to tabletop to wide knee child pose. Stretch out your spine. Take a couple of breaths. Great. This time, come to your tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to downward dog here. Nice, take a bend in your knees and send your hips up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Take some baby steps. Just walk to the top of the mat. Meet yourself on a forward fold. Gently stretching out your hamstrings. Taking a bend in your knees. Great. Place your hands on the floor. Curtsy one foot behind the other. Come and lower down. So sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Nice straight spine, straight back. Inhale to raise your arms. And exhale, fold forward. Grabbing onto your feet. You can always take a bend in your knees here. If that feels good for you, if that feels like a big stretch in your hamstrings here. And then, if you want, you can straighten them out. As you breathe through this, don't worry if your knees are still bent. If that feels good enough for you, a good enough stretch, just stay there. Inhale and exhale. Great. Inhale, rise back up and send yourself to lie back on the ground. Try and stay close to a wall. If you're near one, just create some space at the wall. But for now, just lower back down onto the floor. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Resting your arms on either side of you. On your next inhale, you're going to raise your hips up and come into bridge. Inhale, raise your hips and shimmy your shoulders together. You can clasp your hands together and push them down underneath you. Send your hips up high into your chest as well. Push through the top of your spine here and send your chest up and out. And breathe. One more big inhale. Great, exhale and lower back down. Lovely, take a moment here. We're going to do that one more time. So just take another breath in and exhale. Next inhale, rise up. Inhale to rise. Great, shimmy your shoulder blades together. Clasp your hands. Send your hips up high, chest up and open. Chin to chest. Breathe. Great. Exhale to lower down. Release your hands. Lovely. So from here, like I said, get close to a wall. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through your inversions now. So grab your block. What's also handy is if you've got a cushion or a blanket for the top of your shoulders, and get your block handy for your hips. Come close to a wall. And if you've never done a shoulder stand before, this is a good starting point for you. So take your block handy, come close to a wall. and send your legs up the wall. And just take a moment just to shimmy yourself in closer to the wall. Now, you've got two options here. If you don't have a block, just place that pillow or blanket under your hips here, and that could be enough for you. If you've got your block, send your block and place it below, just under your hips here on that flat solid bit at the base of your spine here, where your hips are, okay? Not higher up, you don't want it up into the middle of your back. Low down where your hips are, okay? And just send your legs up here. And this could be enough for you, okay? Otherwise, if you don't have a block, and that's maybe not challenging enough, again, just take your bottom as close to the wall as you can. And then just walk your feet up the wall. And you can keep a slight bend in your knees here, and use your hands as support on your lower back here, okay? Bend in your elbows, try and keep your elbows lying on the ground and keep your elbows taking most of the support here, okay? Use your hands around your waist here. And just breathe, and this could be enough for you here as well. You maybe try and get your legs straighter. Okay? You can also put that blanket underneath your shoulders here if you'd like a bit of space between your neck and your shoulders. However, if you would like to come into the full version of this pose, come and lie down on the ground. Again, you can still have a blanket to elevate your shoulders up a bit so that you're not restricting too much space here in your neck, okay? So bring your legs together straight up in front of you. You can always bend your knees as well, this is easier. And just roll up. Place your hands on your back and just try and shimmy your elbows in. Sending your legs straight up. And using your hands to help straighten your spine here. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. And breathe. Just straighten your legs. Try and get your whole body as straight as possible. You can always bend your knees if you want to release some tension in your lower back. And gently roll onto your back here. Feel free to pause the video and practice that a few times if you like. If you are new to this, you might feel like you've not got enough space between your neck and your chest. But this is where the blanket underneath your shoulder helps. It helps elevate your sort of chest up a wee bit, so it helps create a bit more space around your neck. But if you are finding the full version a bit of a struggle, come to the wall instead, and you can always push yourself off the wall to see and get your balance and see how far you can go with it, okay? So take your time to practice that, and when you're ready, come and meet me in Shavasana. So come and lie down in Shavasana if you like, something under your knees to help take any pressure off your lower back. That will help. We have been doing a lot of sort of back bending and back strengthening, so you might want something propped under your knees to help relax your lower back a little bit more. And come and lie down, and just as you meet the floor, come and just let your body melt onto your mat. Deep inhale, deep exhale down through into your belly. Send those signals to your brain, to the areas of your body that need to relax. Maybe some tightness in your jaw, just loosen it off. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Nice big inhale and a deep exhale. Come and do this a couple of times with me. So inhale. Fill your lungs right up to the top. And then exhale, completely release. One more time, inhale. Nice deep exhale. And with that, just let your body completely surrender to the floor. Start to bring your awareness back to the room, back to the sounds around you. Perhaps become aware of your body now, become aware of your breath again, how your body moves, how your belly expands and falls. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, rotating your wrists and ankles. Gently nudge the body back, being awake. Taking a bend in your knees and perhaps swaying them from side to side. Taking a nice stretch overhead. And taking your time to maybe roll onto your left side or your right side and to push yourself up into Sukhasana. Taking a soft gaze to the floor, just keeping your eyes closed, whatever feels good for you. Take a nice big inhale. And then release with a deep exhale. Keeping your spine nice and straight and tall. Bring your hands to your heart center. Send your gratitude. Be thankful. Recite all these in your head now. And send them out to the universe.
Bow your head down, bring your thumb to meet your third eye chakra, and take a moment here in stillness to breathe. To rub the palms of your hands together nice and fast. Create some heat. Gently place your hands over your eyes. Take another big inhale. And exhale. Releasing all that energy. Slowly begin to open your eyes and release your hands away to reveal a smile. Namaste. Thank you all very much for joining me today in that session. Take care, and I will see you next time.